What's going on, everybody? It's Wolfgal here, back to you with another video. So today we are hopping back into Rouge Tower, and we are going to go ahead and hop straight on into single defense. Probably try to do a double defense and a triple defense later on, but for right now we're just going to do single. Go ahead and place down our one ballista and send that on its way. Super simple. Super simple. Go ahead and start the next wave. There we go. Alright, now that we've got a little bit more of a headway, we're going to go ahead and start placing down some +3 ballistas up here. Give us a little bit more of a defensive position back here in the back. And already we're off to a tremendous start there. So, go ahead and grab mine, just because we already have access to 2 separate mines. Go ahead and start that too. So put one there and one there. Is that one producing anything? I don't think so. Nope, not doing anything for us, so kind of pointless to have it up there. Go ahead and place down the 3 that we can put here, though. And we'll go ahead and place a ballista around here to help out and bring in a little bit extra money. This is kind of the slow part here, is just waiting. There we go. Alright, place down another ballista. I love how we have a fairly straight shot, actually. It's kind of interesting. I haven't had that happen in a while. At least on the channel. I think we've had it happen one other time, and then it split off into a 3-way, and I don't know. But so far we're holding off pretty well. Probably go ahead and place down this last ballista up here, and then I should start. Ooh, shredder. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and grab the shredder, and then we're going to sit here and start doing some priority targeting here. So most health, most armor, and this one I'm going to set to least health. And then we're going to just do that a couple of times back here. And most armor for that one. Least health for this one. Most health, most armor, and then this one's actually going to be most shield, because we do need to start working on getting one of those upgraded. We do have another house here. I'm going to hold off on defending that one. What I'm planning on doing with the +2s over here, since we do have a fairly straight shot, this actually would be a fairly good spot for our shredders. So since we do have access to them, I am going to take advantage of those. We may have a couple slip through, but I think we'll be okay for the most part. We do seem to be handling them relatively decently. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright. Go off again. Oh, we've got a 90-degree angle, which is fine. We do have some more spaces for mines, but I'm actually going to try to save up and get our first shredder. I think our first shredder is really going to help change the tides, and it'll start allowing it to actually level up quicker. And for the Shredder, I'm actually going to keep it on progress rather than most HP or anything, because the further along it is, the more damage it will actually do in the long run. So, for that, I am actually going to keep it on progressive rather than most armor or most health, stuff like that. We may take a little bit of damage here and there, which is fine. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. I'm mostly worried about getting some money up. We do have another 90 degrees, so we pretty much have made a 180 right here, which is not ideal. And we are missing out on 2 houses, which could help out with money, but right now I think we're going to hold off as much as we can. And I'm only going to be able to get 1 Shredder down for right now, just because of the simple fact of how much it's going to cost for the second one later on. So, the first one's 500, I think the second one is like 1,000? 650, something like that. So it gets pretty expensive the longer we let it roll. We are going to take a good bit of damage here, which is not exactly what I want, but kind of too little to change that. We could go ahead and get fortification, increase our health a little bit more. And this here has a fairly good range. It's got a 5.5 range with a faster fire speed than this. It's actually double the fire speed as ballistas. And it's only 600 actually, so I do have to apologize to you for that. Thought it was a little bit more than that. But this 1 Shredder actually will make a world of difference just because of the bleed damage alone. And these guys here are getting some nice levels, so that's fantastic. We're actually about to see the Shredder go into effect. There we go. Now they also have bleed damage. He's about to shoot another one. And all of these guys just get bleed damage from it. And in the long run, bleed damage is going to make a world of difference. It's not going to make that much of a difference right now, but in the long run, it will make a world of difference. Get some of that early damage in. Place down a couple more ballistas up here now that we've got some money. Start getting some bonuses from those houses. So far, so good. We are sitting at 9 out of 20 HP. Not ideal, but it is better than having like 9 out of 10. Actually, no, I think 9 out of 10 would be better odds than 9 out of 20. Start getting some more of that bleed damage coming in. There we go. And another one. And see, now we're doing a whole lot better than we were just by that 1 Shredder being added in, as well as those 2 or 3 ballistas I threw up here in the front. Expand. We can get some of those early damage points in, that would be phenomenal. Oh yeah, that bleed damage is coming in here. Another good spot to place these would probably be right here, because they would be able to hit on this side and on this side. So I will keep that in mind, and if we're able to get the money up for it, then I'm completely gonna do that. If mortars pop up, I'd also probably put some mortars up here, and then again, that will be able to cover both sides, and maybe even down here. I may be overestimating the range on the mortars with the +3, but I know they have a phenomenal range with the +3 bonus on it. I'm not really worried about too much damage being done up here because these guys are going to level up naturally over time. So if we're not doing too much damage, I'm not too concerned about it. What was going on with that one? I had some weird thing going on with it. Really, really weird. Getting some extra bleed damage in on these guys. It may not be a whole lot, but it definitely is better than nothing. And as you can see, we are getting more health over time. We're now at 10 out of 20 rather than 9 out of 20, so it's not completely hopeless for us. We are going to be getting some HP back. I'm going to try to avoid letting as many creatures through as possible. That's just going to really depend on how the game decides to be forgiving to us. Awesome. And we actually did get that, but the +1 damage to the blades is really phenomenal. Really, really phenomenal. Go ahead and place down a couple more ballistas up here. And that should be all the oh, they would throw in another house right on us. That's okay. It'll be okay. Didn't really get much early bleed damage in, but that's alright. I'm not really too worried about it. We're now sitting at 11 out of 20 HP. And I could go ahead and actually place some more mines down. We're now at 12 out of 21. So I think that actually went up by 1, as well as healed us by 1 as well, which is phenomenal. And I think after a while these guys do start regenerating health, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong on that though. Could be completely wrong on that. And we're fixing to be getting back into the Shredder's range, so he should be doing some more damage for us. Some more phenomenal damage for us. There we go. That bleed damage, you really just can't. That bleed damage is too invaluable not to take advantage of. They sound a couple more of those. I mean, I hate to say it, but if you do not use bleed damage, you really are just wasting an opportunity there. Bleed damage is so good in this game. Now, I could place a mine up here, but it would kind of be counterproductive when I do have another 3 vein up here. And I am trying to save up some more money for another shredder to be able to help out the front line a little bit better. So I think I'm going to hold off, try to get $600 to get a shredder and help out in that aspect. We do have to be careful. I think Oogie is going to be coming next wave. So there is that. So far, so good. This front line of, what, 7 ballistas is actually doing a lot more work than I thought it would. I didn't realize how much 7 ballistas could make a difference. We actually do have another, holy moly, the damage is just rolling in with that shredder right there. But we do have another $600, so we can place another shredder back here. That will help out with the back line a little bit as well. And again, it's just, as the name entails, shredding through these enemies. It really is just doing phenomenal work. Oh, we got a 2-way split, and we do have E, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. But we are sitting at $440, which is phenomenal. $462, I should say. I'm sorry. Most health. right here. I am going to pump some money into him, that way he can do as much damage to Boogie as possible, which seems to just be a sliver, which, yeah, it's fine. Could be worse, could be better, though. I am not looking forward to this. This is so many enemies. We are sitting at 18 out of 23 health. One thing that I will mention, regardless of how much tower health you have, Boogie will pretty much completely, well, just end your game. If a boss gets through, there is no help for you. As much as I hate to say that. I think I'll place a Shredder up here as well. They really do just start getting really, really expensive. So far, so good. No enemies get through back there. This one Shredder's doing a lot of bleed damage, which is phenomenal. Alright, we do have 700, so we will place another Shredder up here. And it'll actually be able to start attacking a lot sooner, which is great. Alright, now all of our towers can focus on Oogie. You are most health. Pump you up a good bit. We will defeat him, but he's gonna get dangerously close. Yep, we got him, but it was close. We will go ahead and get the mortar because I did say something about that earlier. We'll go with slow but surely. And creeping cough. Get some stuff for poison damage later on, even though we don't really have it right now. Having that ability, having the poison bonus is actually going to be nice for when we do get it, if we get it. Now we do have some mortars now, so I can actually start placing down those. And those, yeah, those have phenomenal range. Not quite as far as I thought they would, but still. And that will be some extra damage coming in, so. Actually, I guess they have a bigger range than I even thought before. And we do have some armored guys coming in, so that's not really ideal, but not really much that we can do about it either. Place another mortar down. There we go. They don't do as much damage as I would like, but they are, if you get numbers of them, huge amount of them. They do a good amount of damage. And they do have a splash damage radius. It's not very big, but again, it is still better than nothing. I think he just leveled up a little bit in shield. So now he's doing 150 points in shield, which is great. I'm actually starting to think of whether or not going shredders for the shield guys were the smartest idea. I could help out with that just by pumping some money into that and allowing it to do more damage to shields. That is one way to counter that, but yeah. we're not going to be able to defend all of them. We did let one slip through, which, you know, is kind of okay. Not ideal, but not that bad, actually. Getting some bonus money from those early shredders there. I will get one more mortar. And that should just help out a good bit. I guess it doesn't hurt to throw some ballistas, probably like right here. Alright, so we do have some money. They're not going to do a whole lot of damage early on, but as time goes, they should stay here and build up some more damage bonuses, which will be nice. There goes our shredder, doing some early bleed damage. Not the most ideal predicament to be in. Having to wait for the slow going round. But we actually do seem to be holding off fairly decently, so. Now we're just on to the shield forts. As long as we can keep them coming in one at a time, we should be able to handle them. Yeah, there we go. Did pretty well that round. We'll go another way this way. We are sitting at 300. Or I'm sorry, 800 is what I meant to say, not 300. I don't know why I said 3. I know we put him down and he got a lot of experience, but we're actually going to sell him and place him next to this house. Might as well get a little bit of gold for having to put down ballistas. May not be a lot, but a little bit can go a long way. I can't really tell if this one here hits this side of the track. Probably not. He'll hit this one. That one may be able to hit like this side, but that's really about it. So far we're doing a lot better than I expected us to. Sorry if you heard that going on in the background. That isn't. I try to keep as much of the outside noise out as possible, but it's not really the most ideal. So we actually seem to be doing fairly good for what we've got. Let's see. Yeah, let us get concussive shells. That would just help out with the armor a little bit more. Expand out that way. We do have a house here that I'm really not that inclined to sit here and fortify, even though we could. I think we'll do another shredder right here, help give this guy a little bit more backup, and throw a little bit more early on bleed damage. They really do just start shredding quickly. Wow. Alright. We're doing a fairly good amount of damage. We're able to, for the most part, do a good amount of damage early on to knock out a lot of the weaker enemies. And then at that point, it's just the armors and then the shield guys that really get through, and then we just have to deal with the loose enemies at these little... They're pretty much like galleys, but for land. So, once these tanks pop, we'll stay here and just have to deal with the weaker enemies that come out of them, which really isn't too difficult, especially with the shredders. And then with all the mortars that we've got, I think we really do have just a good setup. Really does take a while for those shield guys to go ahead and stop moving. Yeah, we'll go ahead and place another shredder down. Oh, this one can actually do some early damage over there. I didn't realize that. So far, so good. A lot of that early damage is really coming in handy. Already have enough for another shredder. Phenomenal. Yeah, all that bleed damage is really just helping out a lot in the passive states. I don't know, I may have to get some more mortars down right here just to help out a little bit more. I mean, the mortars are actually doing a lot better than I thought they would, which is phenomenal. Get some additional bleed damage in on them. This just going absolutely beautiful. We're back up to full health. We're defending fairly well. This is just going amazing. Go ahead and place down another mortar. Once we get 575 gold, we'll stay here and place down the sixth one. I think that should be all the mortars that we're going to really need back here on this little island. Don't get me wrong, the more the merrier, but at the same time, there is a difference between overkill and just kill. And we are getting to the overkill portion of the mortars right here in that one spot. Like, had the enemies made it all the way through, they would have been barraged just like that all the way down the line. It's absolutely insane. I guess we do have a little bit more money, so we could sit here and place down a couple more mines right there. Yeah, there we go. 26 HP. Absolutely crazy here. This is absolutely insane. We'll go from now to 25 without placing any towers, see how we do, see how much money we have. But at that point, we still are defending pretty well. I'll throw down some extra towers and see if we can make it to round 30. Maybe this will be the chance that you guys actually get to see the next boss. All mortars gain 25% burn damage. That is insane. Yes, please. Burn and bleed damage is just going to be absolutely insane. Alright, well, no more towers being placed between that for the next 4 waves, including this one. So once we hit round 25, we'll stay here and start placing down more towers. The range on those guys, like, they're hitting up there in this corner, and their range really is not that big. Yeah, their range ends here, but yet they're still shooting all the way up to there. That is insane. Good lord. I think the fire shells were really just overkill. The bleed damage alone is taking out so many of them. I'm not really sure about one thing. I do need to check something. Do these guys gain shield damage every time that a thing goes through shield? It doesn't look like it, but at the same time, like, their armor's going up. This one's shield's going up. Maybe it does? I'm not really sure. Yeah, see, now they've got fire and they have bleed. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We're sitting at 2,000 gold right now. That's like at least another shredder, and then here in a minute we'll probably have enough for a second one right afterwards. Absolutely insane. Oh, back in the mortar range. The fire buff on its own is absolutely ridiculous. Throw that in with the bleed damage, and you really are just asking for some overkill. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we're at round 23 and haven't placed towers down in probably 2 waves and still holding off. Absolutely insane. I mean, they're still just coming. They're just steadily flowing in. Steadily flowing in. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And I believe, if I can catch it in time, yep, that guy, when he passes, he actually moves into another form. So he's a 2-part. You have to destroy them once and then turn around and destroy them a second time. The barrage of mortars is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And keep in mind, all of our main defense is now here. We really don't have that much back here anymore. All of it is right here in this given area. And most of it's coming from our mortars and our shredders. Between the explosions and then the fire damage and then the bleed damage that the shredders cause. And then not only that, the shredders sit here and flow all throughout the map, and every single enemy that they pass through, they cause bleed damage to. Every enemy. We're now sitting at almost 5,600 gold. I think by the time it hits round or level 25, we're still going to have absolutely no problem, and we'll probably be sitting at close to 7,000 gold. I mean, I still have, after this wave, I still have one more wave where I can't place any more towers. I mean, skeletons, which have armor, shield, and health, are just falling like they're nothing. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Do we really need to sit here and increase our maximum burn a second from 26 to 50? Or should we go with Gold Rush? Let's just do the fire. There's not really much else that we can do, so we'll go ahead and get our burn damage even higher. Oh, 25 is when Oogie comes. Okay. That throws a little bit of a wrench in my plan. I wasn't expecting that. But you know what? The deal still stands. I cannot place any extra towers, so we're going to have to see how we do. We'll have to hope for the best. He did have a little bit of bleed damage there, so that's at least a plus. He's got a little bit more, but that shield, I don't know, that shielding. Which, one thing we could do to help with that, we've got so much gold as it is. I mean, we went through about 7,000 gold there. I mean, we're still barely doing anything to his shield. Anything to his shield. I don't know, this may be where we lose. Because I cannot place any more towers out. Absolutely bonkers. He's making it pretty far. I wish we could have focused him more early on, but nothing we can really do about it now. Sit here and throw that fire damage back on him. That's gonna be one thing that's gonna help. He's got nearly 7,000 bleed damage, and that's just gonna steadily go up, especially with this side attacking it too. But I don't know. Try to give him a little bit more help back here with the shield damage. May not be a lot, but we haven't seen anybody make it this far in a while. And I do believe this is where it's gonna be the end for us. Yep, there it is. But we did get a new single defense record and got an additional 141 bonus XP from that. So, I'm not going to complain. That's some pretty good XP that we got from just that one wave. And that took us about 42 minutes. That took us about 42 minutes to sit here and get to that point. Which is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Let us sit here and get some stuff for the shredder. There's some stuff for the shredder. Most of the shredder line, actually. Draw frequency would be nice. We have about 85 XP. And we'll go ahead and do treasury, what is that, 4? Yeah. And I think that's where we're going to call it quits. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, go down below, hit that subscribe button and that like button. Hit that little notification button for me as well. And I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and good night.